Carthaginian naval superiority meant that it won the first naval encounter, the Battle of Lipari, in 260. But Rome did not resign itself to defeat. Instead, it embarked upon an incredible shipbuilding program using stolen Carthaginian naval technology to turn its navy around in a matter of months. At the next encounter, the Battle of Melle, Rome triumphed. It was Rome's first ever naval victory and heralded as a shift in the balance of power in the Western Mediterranean. Roman successes meant that it was able to capture Corsica as well as much of Sicily. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Ragnarok here with part 3 of my Rome II Hannibal at the Gates campaign on legendary difficulty. Alright, so I guess you guys are guessing by now that I have not been true to my word. I did actually skip through a little bit here. I was just thinking about it. Most of the danger had been averted at that point of the campaign from last episode. Had we lost the battle, it would have been a very different story. Yeah, it was on a knife's edge there. But in any case, I just decided that because we're under very tough time constraints here, that we definitely want to skip ahead every single episode. And as we get closer to part 10, the gap between episodes is going to get deeper and deeper. So, right, yeah, let's crack on. I'm gonna try and keep this around 40 minutes.
Ready for orders.
As promised, occasionally we'll be going over 40 minutes like last episode. Alright, so lucky old Dunetes has gotten the plague with this army here. What I was thinking to do is build a stack of javelins with cavalry and have that support Hannibal's army. But I think it's just easier to disband this force and re-recruit another force. And if you're wondering, characters wise, Hasdrubal is deceased now as well. Anyway, I'm planning to invade here. We got rid of Emporii, the Emporii, and we had to deal with a rebellion here, but things are very much stable now. Keeping the barracks here to bolster the garrison, and as well, we've been able to get Hannibal back to full strength in this province. So, what I'm kind of hoping is to actually lock down this province. Now, we're trading with the Elurda, but they're actually a defensive alliance with Salduba, who is going to be our next target. We don't have any treaties with Salduba, but I'm hoping it'll actually drag their allies into the war. And then that way we can scoop up this entire province, which will be very, very sweet. I don't know, though, if it's going to hurt our relations or not. Or it's not our relations, but our reliability rating, if they decide to support them. But in any case, we'll figure that out. We're gonna have to wait another turn or two. I want to get the reinforcement army ready first before we go in there. I don't want any more close calls during the campaign. We'll start recruiting the javelins. It's gonna take a little while to get them at full strength. One thing is just a half stack for now to support, and then as we move through these provinces and take these guys out, we can get it to full strength. All right, down here in Africa, so we took Satifi last episode, and I've just been moving through the desert. Split up around here because they had sent one of their armies up this way, so we split our forces. 2 armies went this way. The cheap, basically what I did was I sent the infantry, the cheap infantry and our cavalry around this way, and then the quality troops and artillery came straight this way, and now we are in range to attack. So what I want to do is I want to take the infantry and surround the settlement. And then the cavalry. We can just position on this high ground here.
In the name of Carthage.
Guys, shoot, I was gonna put them in camp. Let's move to here and we'll attack from down this angle and we'll hit this army. I'm gonna stay and fight, so... Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I didn't think that they would get the reinforcements here, but they are. Oh, you know what? They're getting the naval reinforcements, but the actual garrison from the settlement, they're not getting. Anyway, that's just fine. It does separate their forces a little bit. And we shouldn't have too much difficulty here. Hoping the deployment would look a little bit different than this. We would have more of a high ground advantage based on the where we're positioned. Wow, this map is much bigger than the... It's a huge map when you consider that you've got a naval battle and a land battle as well. And I guess we are a little bit on the high ground. Our reinforcements coming in from there.
Libyan infantry.
Let's line up here, and then we can move across that way.
Field artillery.
Want the hoplites on the edges. Okay, we're gonna stretch out a little bit as the battle gets started. There, let's see where we're going. Guess I should stretch the artillery first. It'll take them longer to get into position. The ring is organized.
My lord, what are your orders? Spearmen ready for orders. Double time.
Come up this way.
Advance at speed. Elephants. War elephants.
3 war elephants, 2 cavalry units, but only one of them is the quality. Rear boats. Alright. Have to be wary of these guys. It looks like all skirmishers. So, as long as we can... Actually, group you guys as 2. Yeah, this is why I want the Libyan infantry, because of the fact that they have javelins. Whereas the hoplites do not. It just makes them so much better. I mean, fuck, if our artillery wasn't shooting at our own troops, that would be great. Gonna move the artillery a little bit. Just back up a little bit. Want to deal with those javelins, but oh, not yet. Not until they separate a little bit. Fuck, I don't know why. Oh, you know what it is? It's because when you select them like this, and then when you select them in game like this, it rearranges them. I always wondered why that. Anyway. Alright.
The gods are with us. Ballista!
Fuck, we're not getting.
4 elephants! Complete is ready! Our order! Engage!
Alright, let's get some of
The
these.
gods are with us! Ready! Awaiting orders! Companies!
Fuck's sake, what are you shooting at? Down here, we're getting friendly fire from our fucking ballista.
Complete haste! Awaiting orders! Spears ready! Complete haste ready!
Damn it, I forgot to take them out of formation attack.
Melee cavalry awaiting orders!
Pull out of there. Ah shit, let's pull out of there. And behind. Alright, time to send in the elephants. A lot of damage here. Fuck. Can you guys target him? That would be great. You guys need to come in around behind here. We'll just clear up this flank.
Ready to march!
Noble cavalry. Get out of there. Let's go deal with them. Come on, keep moving. What the fuck? Let's get in there. This isn't going great. Taking a lot more damage than we need to. But our infantry is going to be much better quality than theirs. And once the elephants get to work here a little bit, fine. Just a little bit concerned about our cavalry taking damage here. There's just so many missile troops for them to run down. Got more coming up here. Send the elephants to help with that. And you guys get in behind here. Keep all these guys together if we can. Guys, line up here. Actually, just keep charging ahead. Gonna have some help here in a second. You guys keep moving. You guys are breaking. You guys are also breaking. Should be trying to run as many of them down as possible. Ballista's out of ammo already. Ah shit. Kill them. You guys get over here, help out. A little bit of damage, but I think it's all negligible. Still in good shape. It's just the cavalry is taking some punishment. Get over here and help out with them. Guys are back. Alright, good stuff. Ooh, gotta turn. Watch out for the...
Quickly now! Cavalry!
Alright, turn around
Infantry ready!
and
Cavalry!
deal with them. And you guys all go for this guy.
Palamon gives us strength! Cavalry!
I keep confusing the our noble cavalry with our spears, but anyway.
Libyan infantry! 4 elephants! For honor!
Alright, I think we're good. Speed things up a little bit. Just continue for a little bit longer, just run a few more of them down.
4 elephants! Forward!
Don't have to deal with them in the coming battle.
Libyan infantry!
Alright, I think that should be good enough. Woo! $483 losses. Doubt we lost any units altogether, and this army is almost obliterated. These African armies are not anywhere near the same caliber. Look at the wow. Kills wise, they did pretty even, but because these guys have more health and they're better armored, they I'll go for the additional cash, I guess.
Orders? Our advance has been halted. In Valhaman's name.
Oh, got a decent amount of force left. Was gonna auto resolve it. We probably could have. Try and do this quickly, and then go through some more of the campaign map. I'll probably be... Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I just bumped the microphone. It's probably going to be a pretty big gap between this this part and the next part. Ah, shit. We could do artillery set up here.
Orders, my lord.
Yeah, we should have auto-resolved this, I think.
The gods are with us.
I'm gonna come in all of these gaps.
Spearmen, we are at your command. Spearmen, ready for orders. Ready. Balhamon guards us.
Behind there.
Spearmen. Completes.
Alright, that should be good like that.
4 elephants.
And just they put there. Yeah, the archers could potentially do a little bit of damage to us. Javelins. I think probably would just rush them. Even though we do have the cavalry. Sorry, artillery is what I meant to say. Even though we've got artillery here, bombard them. I think we just rush the settlement. Take a little bit more damage.
Awaiting orders.
Doing it this way,
Spears at your command.
but
For the people of Carthage. 4
we
elephants.
got coming up here. Ah, these are the reinforcements.
We await your orders.
Let's get on move on.
Advance at speed. 4 elephants.
Move into.
Al-Hamun gives us strength. Hoplites ready. Spears at your command. Quick march.
Move in.
Ballista. Loyal sons of Carthage.
Artillery position. Gotta be conscious of this force out here if it gets into our
Spearmen.
keep moving.
For Baal Haman. Orders. We understand.
Have an elephant up here somewhere? Oh, they're there.
Ready. Quickly now.
Can come in behind here.
Ready. Orders. Awaiting orders. Elephants ready for battle. Spears
Keep
at your
moving.
command.
Yeah, this is definitely not the most efficient way to do this. But it's gonna be the quickest way to do it. Those of you watching, I mean, I probably should have auto-resolved it if I really wanted to save time here. Oh, sugar and spice. Wow.
Our spears are yours. 4 elephants. Our spears are yours. Charge. Orders. Stick and police. Hoplites ready.
Front of them.
My lord. Ready, men. Charge. Ready.
Yeah, we might lose some of these junk infantry.
Melee cavalry at your command. Awaiting orders.
Let's get in here.
Melee cavalry ready.
Doesn't take them long to get through this.
What are your orders? Hoplites. Almighty Carthage. 4 elephants.
Cavalry.
Spears at your command. 4 elephants. The gods are with us. Hoplites ready. Cavalry. Charge. Forward.
Can catch up to them. You guys actually turn around and kill them. So it's taking a bit of damage here. Ooh, shit. Sent you out there. Anyway, just Libyan hoplites, nothing too serious. We'll be recruiting, we'll have time to replenish, and we'll be recruiting more troops before we push further into the edge of Africa, which is, I think, where these armies are headed. And actually, I might even be disbanding the Libyan hoplites at this stage. Might need them though. What the fuck are you guys shooting at? Let's go deal with them. At the town center. Just fuck. Chasing these guys. Alright, getting the army loss. Everybody but their Davidian noble infantry.
Melee cavalry awaiting orders. Ready.
Speed it along a little bit. Guys, get in here. Turn around to get rid of this unit. Yeah, see, we should have made a better effort to run these guys down. Yeah, definitely unnecessary to fight this. Sorry, guys. Should have just auto-resolved it. Ah, shit. Every fucking time. So that should do it for Messilii. Yeah, didn't lose anyone. Took some damage, but it's quite alright.
Further orders. At your command.
Oop. Convert that and convert this to harbors. We'll be switching all of these to harbors eventually once we've got the food that can handle it. So grain pits,
Ready for battle.
or once we've got the farms that can handle it. What I meant.
We fight for you, my Ready lord. For orders.
They do have one more army though.
For Carthage, aid it and eat. Bless our journey. Ready for battle. I live to serve the mighty Carthage. My lord.
Alright, good stuff. Take a look at the politics. Soon we are not going to be protected, but these guys seem like they're got them somewhat in order.
At your command.
It'll be a little while before we move in here. A few turns. Alright, let's take a look. Strategic overview. So this looks good. It's a nice chunk, but I'd like to finish off Mauritania here, and I'd like to fill in this territory as well. But I'm thinking what to deal with the Garamantians, what we'll do is we'll just recruit another army here, and we'll probably have to recruit 2 armies, and then come down this way and move through this. Once we take Mauritania, maybe we can disband a few of these troops and have them move into Spain, and then recruit more elite troops here. But essentially, the armies that come down through here, we'll be sending them to Sicily eventually. But it's kind of the long-term sort of plan that I have in mind. Guys, just leave it for now. Everybody's pretty friendly for now, so looks good. Presently, technology, I'm working on foreign customs and then foreign policy. I want that +2 cultural conversion, and then probably after that we'll go back to the diplomacy. These are expensive as all. It costs 1,400 per turn, I think. 1,825. That's fucking expensive. Very, very expensive. Anyway, at least our income is slowly starting to make its way up. With new territorial gains under its belt, Rome became interested in ending the war because it was placing great strain upon its finances. In a bid to force Carthage to capitulate, the Romans invaded Africa in 257, menacing the Carthaginians in their home territories. However, Rome was unable to sustain such a distant conflict because the Carthaginian defense was shored up by the arrival of Greek mercenaries and elephants. Picked up some mercenaries here. I think we're safe to auto-resolve this. I always forget that they have the opportunity to hire mercenaries. They've got that base income that allows them to do so. With the Roman withdrawal from Africa, the war entered an impasse and once again focused upon land battles and sieges in Sicily. Carthage was the first to succumb to the constraints of maintaining a prolonged conflict. It was forced to surrender to the Romans because of civil unrest in its African provinces. The last battle was off the coast of the Agates Islands. Rome emerged the clear winner and Carthage withdrew to settle its domestic strife, but not before Rome imposed a punishing treaty. The Carthaginians were ordered to pay 3,200 talents and withdraw from Sicily. Alright, so that was the overview of the First Punic War, which started setting things up for the Second Punic War, which is what we are currently involved in here. Alright, we've got a little bit of coin. So take this
Ready for orders.
as an opportunity to start
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
An opportunity to start doing some building. The one problem here is that guys are quite friendly with Gatuli. They're friendly, but they're not allied, so that's good. And the Mori, those are our defensive allies.
Greetings, my friend. Greetings.
Military alliance is
think
low. Do we have
in my lord's name, be
military
welcome,
access? We do not.
and may the blessing.
Motherfucker. So we're gonna have to travel by sea to get there. Otherwise we have to trespass. I think that's fine, or we're not gonna get replenishment though.
Ready for battle. Get moving. Yes, my lord. Moving out.
And we'll keep them all together.
I don't care how tired you are.
No enemy fleets out here, so it should be safe.
It is an honor to serve you.
I'm gonna come all. Oh fuck, we got a number of turns to go. This is a little bit dangerous. Some enemies show up out of nowhere. Be in a world of hurt. Yeah, the Lusitani down here with the navy, be in a little bit of trouble. I'll leave this for now. Nope. So what? Keep those for now. I'm just thinking if we should build barracks here, muster field here. Just go with we're gonna go with this. +2 public order growth. I think we can convert this to a harbor now. We're okay for food. The time being. We're gonna build farm here, farm here, just to increase the food capacity to compensate for starting to switch some of these over. Plus, it's more cash for us. Well, come out here and park.
Bless our journey.
You know what? Let's
Come, join our ranks.
pick up 2 of those. So let's just pick up.
It is a great and glorious thing to fight
Okay.
for our cause.
Pick up 3 of those. Oh, you know what? Pick up the 2 cavalry for now.
How may I serve you?
And take a look at what's going on over here. Ooh, boy.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, boy. Like they know that we're going to attack them here. However, if we were to declare war on them, we could come up here and take their settlement first. Do that. But we'll wait till our forces are a little bit stronger.
The mighty Carthage.
If we were to take all of this on, plus the garrison, it is going to be ugly. Not to mention these Iberian swordsmen are no freaking joke. Definitely gonna need more troops. A little bit more versatile troops.
At your
I'm hoping to have
command.
cavalry advantage here. So we're gonna need more missiles. Anyway. We do have potentially reinforcements on the way, but they're a long ways off. Alright, I think that's good for now. The Mercenary War. The financial indemnity imposed by the Romans, combined with the economic pinch from years of warfare, ensured that Carthage retreated from the international scene to deal with more pressing domestic concerns. The Mercenary War broke out between 240 and 238 BC. It was started by mercenaries employed by the Carthaginians during the First Punic War, who had not been paid as a result of Carthage's dire financial situation. Although the war was primarily confined to North Africa, mercenaries also became troublesome on the island of Sardinia, which was still nominally under Carthaginian control. Unable to police Sardinia, as well as North Africa, Carthage could do little but watch the Romans step in and annex the island. Alliance broken. We should actually get some more characters in the mix. Would be a bad idea. I do not like the
How
looks
can I serve
of
Carthage?
that.
Lady Tanit, bless our journey. Balhamon be praised.
Leveled up. I'm going with Lookout.
Ready for orders.
There is well.
How can I serve Carthage?
I live
How far
to
can you
serve
get
the mighty
on
Carthage.
Horse March?
Get moving!
Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do,
I
I'm gonna
live
send you to
on the
this
move,
point.
my
My
lord.
lord, look to the defenses!
What else we got for skills here? +1 to all attributes for Parent Army General. That is pretty sweet. Got Economist already. +4 research rate. I think we're gonna go with the additional attributes. Ooh, wait. +3% melee defense skill, but -10 campaign movement range for Parent Army. Fuck that. Noble. Experience gain. I think we go with this, an advisor.
At your
Alright.
command.
Pick up some more javelins.
It's a great and glorious thing to fight for our
We
cause.
fight for you,
Keep
my
him
lord.
camped there. Ooh, not in. Oh.
My lord.
Oh, we can swing over here and take this potentially. It's kind of a tricky spot. I don't feel too comfortable with the forces that we've got there.
Balhamon be praised.
Guys,
Easy
moving
Ready for
still.
orders. Steady as we go. Fleet reporting, my lord. Hard on the earth. Lady Tanit. Our course is barred. Hard on the earth.
Alright, we've got a little bit of coin to spend. Where do we want to spend it? Quick scan through the provinces. Okay, let's get back. Yeah, no, let's build that. And let's build this. Alright, looks good. Yeah, I think we're gonna end things here after the end turn. And I'll just continue moving the armies around and just preparing for the next war we're going to get involved in, which I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. This will give me an opportunity to... I think we'll go with this. Additional public political loyalty. Loyalty for political parties. Good gosh. Why are words so damn hard? Yeah, anyway, the plan is to attack these guys when their guard is down, but we need to be able to split up their forces a little bit. It'd be wonderful if we had lightning strike. I am a little bit wary. These tough forces to deal with.
Balhamun be praised.
But we can potentially take this. They're recruiting.
All men must serve.
They may break the alliance, though. That's the other thing. But in any case, these armies in the south are going to be coming down here to take Rutubis and solidify Africa. We'll start building armies in Carthage, but not for a little while. Not until things are a little bit more secure in Spain. Running out of allies in Spain. I'd be totally content with taking all of Spain, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. Part number 4 will be next. We will move ahead before we start part 4, or at least I'll move ahead, and yeah, we'll pick up where things are getting interesting. This will give me an opportunity just to build the armies a bit, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more interesting battles this episode, though, or next episode. So this episode, it was a little bit nicer because last episode, the siege that we had over here was very, very intense for me. Anyway, have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.